Hi everybody, welcome to the game plan. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Rico.
And today we're going to be unboxing Eclipse, Second Dawn for the Galaxy.
Yeah. Nice. We didn't rehearse that.
No, not at all.
I was wondering what was happening there. Okay. Second Dawn for the Galaxy. So this is the second edition of Eclipse. I have played the first edition once and loved it. And luckily it was right before the Kickstarter for this came, so I immediately jumped on this. Now I don't know exactly what the difference is between this version and the first edition, but I believe this, obviously components-wise, that they're a little different. But as far as rules, I think there's some minor adjustments here and there.
I have not played it at all, so I have no idea.
Yeah. So as we're pulling it out and looking, we probably won't have a great deal of insight as far as what the difference are, but we do. I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got here.
Yes, me too.
Oh, I guess I should show. This is gihugic.
It is. It's definitely a big box.
So it's yeah, pretty massive. I think it's probably going to come down a little bit when you get components separated out correctly. But wow,
Oh,
this
double
is
plastic. That's my dream.
I think this is probably this is as big as Gloomhaven, right?
Seems like it.
Oh, we did get the colored wash. Okay, so we've got two separate boxes that we're just...
Worlds Afar collection.
All right.
Is this an expansion, do you think?
Probably.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know, I really like the kind of keeping it a surprise. I don't follow Kickstarters too much and enjoy the unboxing and realizing, oh, that's what I got, cool, and then
Multiple Christmases.
Yeah. But I know it's very common for games to have a bazillion expansions going with the Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is a playmat. It actually arrived and fulfilled
way earlier.
Yeah, like at least 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It feels like. Well, maybe not.
It
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was
it's
many,
just been sitting on our game shelf.
Yeah,
for quite a while.
It's beautiful. It's really, really good quality. It's meant for
double-sided. Yeah,
the player count change so that it adapts so that it's better suited for the different player counts. I think if I recall correctly, the design for the lower one or the two-player is based off of fan. Like there was a fan module that they built.
Oh, cool.
To show a good layout, and then they implemented it into the map, I think.
That's nice.
I hope I'm remembering that correctly. So yeah, I'm gonna use so we can admire the loveliness of pink and purple space. All right, so
here we go.
Game trays galore.
Nice.
I am very happy about game trays. Yeah. Oh, nice. And then it has which
and how
beautiful. Yeah, how to put it back together.
That's so great.
How to fill it up. So yeah, I am happy about
That's super nice.
So these are individual player trays. I think
these are the gray wash with black. Looks like.
Yeah. So we did get the wash, and I'm not. Oh yeah, there's a ship that has. Maybe if I just took stuff out.
Yeah.
Monolith. So this must be the neutral enemy. I almost called it an AI. It's not an AI, but it's like a neutral wandering barbarian type of enemy that you come across. 'Cause I think monoliths.
Is that for two players or for everybody?
No. It's in play all the time.
Okay.
Or is this? Yeah, I think. I don't know. Now I'm it's been a long time, and now I can't remember.
It's been a while since you played.
But I do like these washes.
Yeah,
they look
I do
really
too.
cool. So here's a.
Show this one. This one's way cool. Oh, that's the one you have in your hand right now.
I think, yeah, that's why I'm like, since they're so identical, I thought they were the neutral, because I know that each player has their own unique stuff.
Yeah.
But wow, that is gorgeous.
I want to dig into this.
Why?
Put this to the side.
So
I like bags.
Yeah. Who doesn't like bags?
Nobody doesn't like bags.
He's like, oh, bag. Some of us like bags more than we should. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about for the players then. So you want to open up a few of them so we can get... Actually, might as well look at all of them, huh? You know what? I'm probably going to just go back and do close-ups of all of the different ones. So rather than spending time trying to get the focus in and get you guys getting at the right angle, I'm just going to go back and do a close-up, zoom up of all those. So we'll just kind of summarize the game tray. So you've got obviously a spot for each of the ships and some of your cubes and counters. I can't remember what these are exactly. But man, it all... Game trays style is awesome. So, yay.
So I want to look at all these, and then we'll do close-ups later.
Okay, so then we've got...
How many players does this play?
I think it's up to 5.
Okay.
Nope, 2 to 6.
Oh,
My goodness.
nice. Okay.
That'd be a long game.
So then this must be the neutral guide because there's 6 trays.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. All right, so we've got some cool bro over here on the down on the bottom.
Death Star type dudes.
This, I'm guessing, is so in the middle, as I recall, in the middle there was like this big, like a security sentry, if I recall, something like that. And I'm guessing that's what this is going to represent. So it's kind of like a big base in the middle for the neutral character, and then I think one of the, I can't remember, end game condition or a very, very notable condition within the game is to defeat that. And I do recall I defeated it.
Cool.
I did end up winning the game, but this wasn't because I'd be defeating this didn't cause me to win.
Yeah.
But I do know that it was very helpful in some way. I can't remember now what it was.
Okay.
But yeah, so
right.
it's got a nice little cutout. Cool, cool.
So I guess all the punch outs
they must be in here, yeah.
Okay.
So
we'll look at those in a little bit. These were in here somehow.
well, thanks for taking care and time with my new game.
I just set it in there fine. Yeah.
It is very lovely. Those components are magnificent. Uh-oh.
Yes, they are, and I like the wash.
I'm gonna be putting that when we do the organizing. We'll deal with that thing. All right, so now we're supposing this is just a box full of
punch outs.
Yeah, chits and
giggles.
All the technologies, little things and stuff. Oh
wow.
They're not even punch outs. They're just the stiffs.
So there's a big thing of tiny ships. They all have the same wash and everything. I think that looks cool. I really like the blue with the lighter blue.
Wow, they have stands for each one of them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna...
And there's all the punch outs.
No way, not for each one, right? There's...
Probably just for the big ones, I would think.
I think they just give you a bunch. Yeah, I think you're right. The little ones don't seem
It has here what it is.
Okay. Wow.
So here looks like the game board, which we might not even have to punch out because we've got the mat.
Oh, these are events, though.
Oh, never mind. That seems cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, let's start digging in.
Okay.
What is... there you go. This looks like a poster or a booklet of some kind. I don't know if that's the game manual. Oh, looks like there's something else.
There's just a little poster, dude.
Okay, so there are some of the punches that we were thinking were going to be there. Looks like some player aids.
Oh, Beyond the Galactic Veil.
Oh, this is amazing. They have a player. This is a nice. So they have a little pamphlet as a player aid for every single player.
This is a comic book. Graphic novel.
I don't know. Comic book, whatever. This is really cool. I don't know if you guys are seeing. I hope it's focusing on that stuff correctly. Oh, there's a little glare. Oh, this is lovely. Too much glare. There we go. That's good. So there's just tons of player aid information, and then It's a threefold, so there's just information all over this thing.
Wow.
This is great.
And this is a story of, I guess, Eclipse.
Beyond the Galactic Veil.
It's got really nice illustrations, and
Right.
it's a storybook.
Oh my.
It's really pretty. I'll have to read that.
Yeah. Hey, this is cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So then you have a story behind the
Yeah,
game.
I'm
Might
kinda-
help play a little bit.
Yeah. This is where I get my theme. Scoring pads. They look very nice.
These look like all the different races that you can play.
Double-sided scoring pads. That's nice. So they feel nice. Nice thick pieces. Oops. Cool.
I like how these are already bagged,
Yeah.
but
I think we're gonna have
Are
to
we gonna
put them
put 'em
in
in
with
the-
yeah,
yeah.
with each of the players.
so that's
Because those little trays looked a little
yeah,
empty. Or
that's true.
I was like, they look like they're ready for expansion. So let's put it that way. And no, they're just ready for me to. Oh, that was fun.
I had to sneeze.
So we've got a bunch of event tiles here. I don't remember exactly what event tiles are. I mean, are they just the tiles? Oh, they are. Wow, these tiles are huge. I don't remember them being nearly this big in the
Do you put them
base
out
game.
here or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you start as like somewhere. I recall starting in like an area, and then as you explore, you'll draw a tile
Oh,
of
okay.
the specific type.
Oh,
And
awesome.
then when you reveal it, it will reveal what is occurring there. And like, so I think like this is that neutral roaming enemy unit.
Okay.
That means there's one of those, and then you reveal there's going to be two of these tiles on there or whatever. And depending on what's revealed and how it plays out will dictate what decisions you want to make and how you want to expand.
All right, that sounds fun.
So these are, I don't remember them being nearly this big. Like
Well, this is Second Dawn.
yeah, it is the Second Dawn. I guess Second Dawn means bigger.
Yeah.
These feel like they're probably like 15% bigger than the
Nice.
originals. So wow, this is really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do the organizing now. So I hope you enjoy that.
Yeah, stick with
And
us.
I don't expect there's going to be a whole lot of organizing since most of it I'm guessing is just going to be dumping the trays.
Right.
So yeah, we'll catch you guys here in just a few.
All right.
Okay, so we've set this up. Turned out we missed a ton of stuff. And we decided not to go back to the unboxing part and show you everything because it was basically just a bunch of cardboard. But underneath all of the inserts was, 12, 15 big, thick cardboard punch-out layers. So we punched out a ton of pieces like here that have all of the, oh, please don't drop this, all of like the shop pieces and stuff, and there were tons of the exploration tiles that you actually use to define essentially what the universe around you looks like as you're playing. I guess that's upright. And so we missed all of those during unboxing. Sorry about that, but you can get a good look at what we've got here. So we didn't cover these, and there's not really a whole lot to show other than just the graphic design and artwork here. But these are the player mats, and they come with 6 of them. They're pretty large. And I mean, anybody who knows this game knows this is going to be a big footprint game anyway, but I was a little surprised at how big they are. They're double-sided, so you have the alien and the human versions. I don't recall there being a difference between those two, but maybe it's like a beginner and advanced variants type of thing, or it's just flavor, I don't know. You may have seen during well, it's kind of hard to watch those organization videos. They're all sped up, but we put the so there's a little player aid for everybody, and we put that inside the box. It seems like it's going to fit. It's not going to get all dinged up or anything. But the actual ships, and I will actually bring these out in every single faction and have a little closer version of these so you can see. But I was surprised because the custom, like the fact that they're all faction specific in their design and stuff. There are some that are similar across, but there are some unique ones as well. And the unique ones, they vary from faction to faction, and you'll see some of them don't provide a whole lot of room. So this actually took a little bit of figuring out to get these boxes to hold everything correctly. I think they'll be fine, but there are some factions. I want to say, I can't remember what faction it is now. There's one with big blocks, and those take up almost the entirety of the space in order to arrange it. And so I'll show you that is what I mean. But you have to be very careful when you're putting that back together in order to actually make it so you can fit everything back in the box. There's tons of little stands for ships. I was thinking about breaking these out by ship and or player rather, and passing them around, but I thought maybe we'll just do this because it's very much a game that ships will come and go. Hopefully not go too often. You don't want to lose them because they're a lot of resources and effort to get them in play, but once they're in play they kind of stay there, but you don't really have all your stuff in play that often. So I don't know that passing out a bunch of these is really necessary. It's one of those, when the event occurs that it does go out, you can just grab one. So I'm going to leave these off to the side. Hopefully that works out. I actually haven't tried putting all this back in the box yet. It looks like it should work fairly well, and I'm actually very impressed with how much there was. It boils down to just this. That's quite impressive. I am very happy. It's over here on a chair. The little display of what is here and how it should be arranged was very helpful. So it comes with one of these, which kind of outlines each of the trays and how it should be filled and what should be inside of it. But then there's an overview of how you then fit all that into the box, which is really cool. But there were a few missing things because there's a handful of promos, and those promos, well, I think they're promos. Well, they're essentially modular expansions, and I'm guessing they're either promos or Kickstarter or exclusive. I don't know how they categorize all that stuff, but essentially they all came with their little package separate, and they have their own little instructions for each one. And so there's 4 of them. They're all small, but this doesn't tell you what to do with them. And so it kind of came down to just like, well, it seems like it'd work here. So one of the things was just more dice. I don't know exactly why you would need more dice, but the dice that were being touted as more are just the ones that were with the I guess, what are these, the neutral faction or whatever. This is a non-player character that just roams around and does stuff, and the dice seem to be more of those. And so there were 2 of these baggies full, and one of them we filled pretty much to the brim, and the other one has a few left over, but not nearly enough room to fit the entire next bag. So we thought, okay, so there that goes. I don't know if we'll ever need that many die. This is I think the idea is people don't want to have to be passing it around. And I guess if you're playing 6 players, that'd be a huge game. Yeah, it might make sense to not have to pass that stuff around, but I think for normal games, I don't know why that'd be a thing. So I guess we're just storing them there because they will fit there. And then likewise, there's these dice that come with a specific, actually it is right here, I don't know if you can actually tell, but there's a rift cannon, and actually this entire row here was something that was just empty, and so we thought the modular expansion must have been designed to go there because it fits rather nicely. So we think that one goes there. Then, and these dice again come with that modular expansion, but they don't have anywhere to put the dice, so we're just like, okay, wherever. Whoops, and that was beautiful. But I actually wanted to show you. So these are another modular expansion for diplomatic ties with the neutral faction, and those I'm putting here because, okay, so there are diplomat tiles for each player. and they go right here. And so there's the similar shape and cutout seem natural and they fit well. So I think that was probably meant to go there, but again, nothing specifically stated that they go there. I'm happy that the cutout existed, and I think they probably did their diligence to figure out and make sure that everything with the expansions and everything would store correctly. But it doesn't quite say how to store it, so it's kind of up to you to figure that out, I guess. So that's what we did. The dice will store here. These will store there. We think the tiles went there, and then I'm trying to remember the other. Oh yeah, the rest of them were more exploration tiles and things that were kind of just more of the same, and so we just added them to wherever else they were. So yeah, there it is. So I'm going to collect all this stuff up. I'm going to kind of package it out, but I'm going to throw down each of the factions, and we're going to take a real close look. So stick around. All right, so these are the neutral factions. I'm hoping this is close enough. I guess maybe I can zoom in a little more. But they come with a wash on them. I think they look nice. I think they look really good. So I'm very happy about the way these look. I'm gonna take out each faction and kind of give a close-up on each of them. So if you want to take a look at these, I especially like the monolith. I like it more than I thought I would. It's something about it just looks really cool. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Space Odyssey situation going on. Okay, so I'm going to try and do kind of a side-by-side comparison style for these ships. They seem to have a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of differences too. So this is kind of like the biggest ship of each of the arsenals, and this is a wash. So we've got the black, the red, the blue, then the white, the yellow, and the green. I think all of them look really cool. I just think they look all really cool. The red probably seems the most like you can tell that it was modified. It's not sticky necessarily, but you can see glossy areas where it was painted and whatever they did to it, where the rest of them don't seem to have it. Like there's highlights on the rest of them, but they don't seem to have like a film or remain, like the stuff is a residue left or anything like that. So I think they look pretty cool. So these are some little dudes, and again, models are all the same, so the wash is the only difference. But these are I think the basic units, as I recall, you kind of use these guys as like scouts type of thing. They look I think these look really good with the wash. Like it adds a level of detail that I think the other ones definitely, I think, improve with the wash. But you can still tell that they need to be painted. Whereas these look almost like, to me, I wouldn't want to really paint that anymore. I don't know if you can focus in on that. It just, to me, it feels like it's painted the way it should be. So these look good. So this is another one where the model is the same across all the factions, so you can just kind of see the different colors and how they look. I think again, the white is growing on me. They look all really cool though. So here are some faction-specific units again that are different across all the different factions. I think they look really neat. Again, the something about the green to me look like they're like biological. The black look like they're very scientific, and then these guys look like they're very battle-y. I don't know. They look cool. Okay, so this is all of the different. This model is consistent across all the factions, but these are obviously different colors of each one. I don't know. The more I look at these, I think I like the white and the black wash the most. I like the blue as well. I like them all. I think red is my least favorite, but again, just because it looks like there's a residue on there more so than the way it looks. I think it looks great. It looks fine. Yeah, I think they all look pretty cool. Okay, so here are all of the different factions like secondary large ship, I guess I would call it, because every faction had 2 large ships. One of them were identical, and then this one is like unique, obviously, for each one. I kind of like this big blocky style one. I think he looks really cool. This reminds me of like Star Wars style. I think that one's pretty cool too. All the washes look good. I don't know. I think they look perfectly good. Okay, and then here we have the last of the mounted ships, I guess you maybe call it. The ones that you can mount on these little stands. I'm not sure what's front. That looks like a rear, and that looks like a rear. I'm going to say that's the front. Oh. I think I like this one the best out of this group. He looks really cool, but I like all of them. The green have like almost a organic or biological look to them, more so than the others. I wonder if that's supposed to be their deal. And then these are the last of them. So each faction again has its own unique, and I think these look all really good. This guy is the one I was mentioning during the unboxing organizing, that this one, and there's 2 of them, and they fill up the entirety of the location where they could fit, whereas the rest of these, you know, you put 2 of something like this next to 2 of something like that, you can see there's a huge difference in storage. And so on the black faction, there is a lot of manipulating where how the ships will fit in there in order to get it to fit just right. Well, that's pretty much it for the unboxing and organizing. I hope you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments below if you have any requests for changes or updates you'd like to see to this. We'll see you later.